Hey everyone, Carlo here. Welcome to the vlog. Today we're going to do another sneaker unboxing as well as an on-feet review. This is the Jordan 1 Lowe New Beginnings. Let's go. But hey, before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure that you do so. We do constant giveaways here on the vlog. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel, like my Facebook page, follow me on Instagram, and then always check the description box because that's where I put the links to all ongoing giveaways. Good luck. So what I'll do is I'll follow the format of my review of the Air Max 2090. If you guys didn't see this one, I'll put the link down below. Really amazing shoe, great story behind it, and I had a lot of insights to share about this particular sneaker. Again, the link to my review of this one down below. Now, we have right now over here the Air Jordan 1 Lowe New Beginnings. And it looks like Jordan brand is not stopping at all or slowing down with all the Jordan 1 Lowe releases ever since last year when they kicked things off with a lot of hype, of course, with the Jordan 1 Lowe Travis Scott. But anyway, let's take it over to the gym mat area, put it on feet, and then I'll share with you guys my initial impressions of the shoe. Okay guys, so we have the Jordan 1 Lowe over here, New Beginnings. We have the Jumpman logo in gold, black box. I did get this size 13. I usually go a full size up for Jordans and Nikes, mainly because I really have wide feet. But anyway, so let's pop the box open. You have 23 written on the tissue paper, and then bam! This is what the shoe looks like. Take a look at that. Gorgeous, stunning gym red. Air Jordan logo here at the back of the heel. Looks like it's embroidered. Amazing quality on this one. You have 23 and the Jumpman logo as well on the tongue tab. Nice looking red swoosh on the lateral and of course on the medial side, and then gym red again for the outsole. So let's put this on feet and give it a go. Okay, so we have the sneakers on, and before anything else, can I just say that I am not really a super fan of the comfort that I get from Air Force 1, Jordan 1 mids and Jordan 1 highs, but it's really different with the lows. I've always felt that the Jordan 1 lows in terms of the comfort were the best, and I think it has a lot to do with how they did the insole together with the midsole. It just feels different. So you get a more sinking memory foam-like feeling with the Jordan 1 Lowe as opposed to the highs and the mids. In terms of fit, I definitely did a good job in going a full size up. I have enough room on the toe box to move around, and there's not a lot of constriction at any part of the shoe, midfoot, back, front. It all fits really well, so no issues with overall fit. And yeah, as far as initial impressions go, when it comes to the overall feel and cushioning and comfort, 2 thumbs up. Definitely Jordan 1 Lows still far more comfortable compared to the mids or the highs. By the way, before we go out and talk design, can I just give a moment to admire our Saitama One Punch Man statue over here from Legendary Studios. This is number 58 out of 100. So I actually have this Saitama statue here at our home gym setup. By the way, if you guys haven't seen my vlog yet on this particular gym, I did a tour. I'll put the link down below. So I have an additional observation. So I walked outside the corridors of my condo a bit to get a better feel for the sneaker. And I have to add that the back of the heel, the part at the back of the heel is a little bit too high and a little bit too stiff. So if you walk around, there is a tendency for it to bite at the back of your heel, and that can be an annoying feeling. So if I were to compare, for example, this versus the Air Force 1, the Air Force 1 is still far more comfortable, both on the cushioning side as well as how it hugs your ankle. This one, that stiff back part along the back of the heel is annoying. I mean, I feel it every time I walk. I'm not sure if that's how everybody gets. That's the feeling that everybody gets with the Jordan 1 Lowe. But for me, that's what I get. And I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm not being paid for this review. I didn't get it for free. I bought it with my money, and I'm just sharing with you my observations. You know what, guys? I can't seem to get over that biting, annoying feeling. So I want to compare it with another shoe that I have over here. This is the Air Max 90 2020. Again, if you haven't seen my review of this, I'll put the link somewhere. Now, if we take a closer look at the back of the heel of the Air Jordan 1 Low 2020, this one is really hard. There is a foam, but if you take a look at the top part, if you take a look at the top part, it's still a bit hard. And this is the one that bites into the back of your heel as you are walking forward. So the motion is back. This one hits the back of your heel and the padding is not enough. As opposed, for example, to the Air Max 90 that you see over here, you can clearly see how thick and how plush the padding is. And this upper part, if you press down on it, it's actually kind of light and plushy versus the hard leather texture that you get with the Air Jordan 1 Low. Now, hopefully, as the days go by, as you break a Jordan 1 Low in, this one may be, hopefully, because it's leather, becomes a little bit softer. But as far as initial impressions go, that for me is the main issue. Everything else is good. I love the style, I love the look, I love the color, I love the cushioning that you get with the midsole and the insole. I mean, it's an all-around good shoe. The real issue that I have, and I only noticed it when I walked out of the condo and walked into the corridor on a more harder pavement and walked around maybe, or I don't know, like a 500 steps, just trying to get a better feel for it. This part really is the big con. Everything else, I mean, yeah, it's kind of annoying. They should have fixed this, because if this wasn't here, this would have been an easy, for me, 10 out of 10. Love the color, love the look, love the vibe. This one is just really annoying me. And yes, I sometimes get comments if I wear WWE shirts. Yes, this is a Balor Worldwide or Balor Club shirt. I'm a huge fan of WWE. I actually watched WrestleMania a few days ago. Kind of weird. The AJ Styles Undertaker match was, ooh, that was the best. That was amazing. You really saw the Undertaker in, you know, in all of his glory and awesomeness. The Bray Wyatt John Cena match though, that was weird. But anyway, so I'm kind of going all over the place. So yeah, you guys get the idea, right? This is the Air Jordan 1 Low Gym Red, or New Beginnings, whatever it is that you call it. As far as my final recommendations go, if you love the color, if you love the look, if you love the style, then go for it. But if you can possibly fit a Jordan 1 Low first before buying online, I think that's the best option, because I'm not sure if this biting feeling at the back of the heel is just for me. Maybe it might be different for you. I really don't know, but you might want to check that out first and get a feel for yourself before you pull the trigger online. Now, the great news is this isn't like your other Jordan 1 mids or highs that sell anywhere from 8,000 to 9,000. I think this sold for, I can't remember if it was a little over 5,000 or a little over 6,000, but it's definitely not as expensive as Jordan 1 highs or Jordan 1 mids. So that's the great thing going for this. It's far more affordable than those. But you do have a lot of great options for low cuts. You have SBs, you have Air Force Ones. So ultimately, my final suggestion, get a feel for it first. Try it on a store after the lockdown before you pull the trigger. And for our power-up words of wisdom for the day, this has a lot to do with the current lockdown that we have. There are a lot of small businesses having problems with their cash flow because there's not a lot of money coming in because there's no business. So my power-up words of wisdom for you guys is that if you can support businesses that you know, especially friends that you have that have businesses and they are having difficult times, if you can buy their products, if you can prepay or pre-buy their products, that would mean the world for them, because it will allow for them to keep people employed. It will allow for them, for the businesses to continue, and it will give them like a roadmap or at least some sort of path, and it buys them time until the lockdown ends and they can resume operations. So for example, what I'm doing is, apart from trying to support my friends who are in business with food, I'm also trying to support like a lot of local artists, people who make like art toys. This one is Jabra Head, and I couldn't resist buying this because it featured one of my favorite like anime lines, which is Dragon Ball Z. So this is actually the Jabra Head Frieza. So I'll take it out of the box so you guys can see. So it's kind of like Frieza goes hype beast. So take a look at that. So let me just blur that. Yeah, there you go. So let it focus. So you have the Frieza head, the two horns, the familiar purple top part of his head. It has some sort of like Gundam mask at the front, and then you have him wearing like a purple hoodie You have like his black shirt over here, and then you have some sort of like orange shoes. So really loving the look of this one, and that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to support like as many local artists and local businesses that I can. So if you can do that as well, that would mean the world for them, and that would allow for them again to keep their employees employed. So again, guys, power up words of wisdom for today: support local businesses around your community and around your field of interest. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed our video for today. That is it for our review of the Air Jordan 1 Low 2020 New Beginnings. And as usual, peace, God bless, what's up, boom.